happened to you? I have an idea for a character. I would love to draw them. Alright, I can't draw. Now don't you feel too upset about this, dear Sprout. It is entirely possible to create a representation of your character without having to draw them out. So, let's learn those methods. Easily one of the more popular methods on this video, PicCrew is a website where you can make customized drawings with pre-drawn assets in a variety of styles. With the styles, you can do cute, ornate, or whatever this one is. Now, I'd like to point out an infamous con about PicCrew. If your character is of color, namely darker skinned, you may be disappointed at the limited palette and appropriately textured hairstyles with a fair amount of PicCrews. That being said, there are most definitely more inclusive PicCrews around. Annoyingly, they take a bit more effort to find. I will link some down here in the description. So, be sure to check those out. If you have a game such as The Sims, making your character as closely as possible and visualizing them in a 3D space is another wonderful idea, even though some games like this may lean more on the realistic side compared to cartoon or anime style. It is still a wonderful way to externalize your ideas and get them on paper. Or, well, a screen. Plus, you could even play as them in a game too. As you can see here, I have made myself and my dear familiar Anise, and we have moved our sim selves into Glimmerbrook. This world is quite fitting for a little green witch like me, don't you think? If you do not have a game like The Sims, you could also try something like Fallout or Saints Row. Your only limit is your imagination. That and in-game limitations. If you do not have a specific idea for a character's appearance at the moment, say for a few aesthetic things, you can create a Pinterest board for them, whether it's focused on their aesthetic or their personality, or hell, even memes that you feel can relate to them. A Pinterest board is a simple way to create a character concept. Now this may sound antithetical to the title of this video, I know, please do not yell at me, hear me out instead. Even if you do not have the skill set of your favorite artist, drawing can still be helpful and useful. Yes, even if it looks like you're a medieval artist trying to draw a cat. Yes. Probably hate how it turns out, but it's a very good way to get a design out of your head and onto paper as close to how you envision it as possible. Here is an example of my own art. I am by no means confident in my skills yet, but I have found this to be quite useful in getting the fundamental parts of my design down. For example, my hair is very hard to make in V-Roid. My model's hair lacks the fluffiness that I really want, but drawing it out makes things a hell of a lot easier, even if the rest of the drawing looks, well... This also makes it easier if you plan on commissioning a model or learning how to draw one yourself. You can even use references too, and also, you can even use the previously mentioned methods in tandem with this drawing. Now, go out and use these tips, make yourself a wonderful little character, and let me know how they go by tagging me on Twitter at HexeVerdantVT, and show me what your characters look like. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you next time. Bye bye!